Are the Commanders considering trading Montez Sweat as they have paid both their defensive tackles and they're trying to pick between paying Chase Young and Sweat? On today's video, we're going to react to this Commanders Wire article, and we'll talk about it. Roll the intro. Let's get it. Welcome back to the Protest Sports Channel. It's your boy Tone. I'm back with a video. If I get to AGT, you're already God. My guys right now, guys, with the dope. I got your name for today's video. Got another one for y'all. This one's talking about the whole Commanders Wire article, talking about the Commanders should the Commanders consider trading defensive end Montez Sweat. I'm gonna read some of the excerpts from it. I won't read it too much. I don't want to read the whole article and bore you guys. Let's just take a look at this real quick. So in an ideal world, Sweat will build on a promising pass rushing resume and earn a mega extension in Washington. But the Commanders are already paying top dollar for fellow defensive linemen Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. And Chase Young is also on board. With 29 sacks in 5 seasons with a career-high 28 QB hits in 2022, he could fetch premium compensation, potentially for a future QB splash. I don't know. Sam Howell's our guy. I don't know why I even brought that up. Even entering a contract year. His departure will also save Washington an immediate $11.5 million. So they're saying it's not the worst idea for us to consider, not because Sweat isn't a terrific player, but we are extending 2 of our 4 guys, and it'll be kind of hard to extend all 4 of them, and they have to likely pick between Chase Young or Montez Sweat. Head coach Robert Rivera is in win now mode. Sweat helps you win games. Therefore, it's unlikely they'll consider moving Montez Sweat. That also makes sense, but Sweat's trade value may never be higher. What if someone offered a second-round pick plus a conditional pick for Sweat? You will need to consider such an offer if you haven't opened contract talks with Sweat. Here's a problem for Washington. Once you extend Sweat, you're saying goodbye to Chase Young. But Commanders likely want to see both of them play in 2023 before deciding on one or the other. Young has more to prove, and Washington isn't ready to give him his vast potential. This will be a big season for both of Washington young defensive ends. Now, I'm not trading Montez Sweat. No. The only way I would consider it is for a late first-round pick. You have to give me a first-round pick. If you're a team that's picking after 25 and you're going to give me your first-round pick, sure. We're talking. We're in business. But a second round is not going to do it for me. No. I'd rather just keep Montez Sweat. Nope. No. I know it says $11.5 million in the cap. I get that. We haven't opened up contract talks with Montez Sweat yet. But I already had a video about 3 guys we should be extending. One of these guys is Montez Sweat. Now, I know picking between Montez Sweat and Chase Young is going to be hard. Chase Young has a ton of vast potential that has been unlocked yet, which I understand. He's like Krillin and Gohan on Dragon Ball Z. If you remember the show when Dynamic hit him with the unlocked potential. And they got strong. We need Guru to hit Chase Young. Unlocked potential. And just 15 sacks. You know what I'm saying? But we just haven't seen it yet. Even his rookie year was a really good rookie year. We still have not seen that Chase Young from his college days when dude was getting like 15 sacks. We haven't seen that. We've seen that from Nick Bosa, however, which I explained why Chase Young might be the B word that we're not supposed to use. It's not a curse word, but with the other B word that ends with a T, that word. But it's tough to pick between one of them. It's tough, but I'm picking Tez. Tez has been more available. Tez has been more productive, and I think Tez is primed to have a better season than Chase. I think Chase still don't really trust that knee yet, if I want to be 1,000% honest with you. For one. Number 2, I just think that Tiz right now is a better football player. I'm sorry. I think he's a better football player today than Chase Young. Now, I know a lot of people are arguing the point of Chase Young's leadership and his locker room presence, which is completely understandable. But why can't Tiz do those things too? So maybe he's not equipped for those things. But yeah, I'm not picking Tiz, but I understand why people do want to see Chase and do want to see uh, what he can do and what he is at this stage of his career after the knee injury and after missing pretty much all of last year. And we just really got a little glimpse of what he is, which is not a big sample size. So you want to see a full season of him before deciding to pay him or not. I think how it should go is they pick up Chase Young's fifth-year option. You pay Montez Sweat. Afterwards, you go ahead and extend Sweat. You pick up Chase Young's fifth-year option. If Chase Young has a huge year, you're not able to pay him long term. If you're saying goodbye to him if he has a big year or not, if you pay Sweat, which is a risk. And I understand that. Sometimes, hey, man, scared money don't make money on these streets. You pick up his fifth-year option. If he balls out this year and you already have paid Sweat, you have to trade Chase. That's how that goes. You extend one of them now, so you don't lose both of them. You let it play out with Young for the next year. If he plays great, then you keep him for the fifth-year option, and then you probably tag and move him. I think that's how it's going to go. You keep him for 2 more years. You keep that incredible, fantastic four together. You like to call it whatever you want to call it. The four tails of terror, the Sweat Young pain combo with an Allen punch, whatever you want to call it. Keep those guys together for 2 more years, and then you trade Chase Young away in 2 years. You franchise tag him. You try to find a trade partner. If he has 2 incredible years, you have plenty of trade value. You could probably fetch the first-round pick that you already spent on drafting him back, and then you draft another guy to replace him. That's how I should go. I know people love Chase Young. I love his personality. I love what he brings off the field, but the on-the-field production is not matching as of right now. So I'm picking Tiz over Chase right now. Now that can change after a year, but right now, if I had to pay one person, it's going to be Montez Sweat. So I don't want us to trade him. We did have before first rounder. If it's not a first rounder, then I'm good. That's how I feel about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great one. Comment your thoughts. And I'll catch you guys next video. Peace, love, and blessings. Go follow all my bros. Subscribe to all their channels down below. And also subscribe to my sponsee Ballin Burgundy podcast. And subscribe to my second channel, which is Life of Tone. That's down in the description. We hit 350 subscribers. We're on the road to 1K. So help me by hitting that sub button and supporting the Life of Tone movement. We do DMV reactions. And I'll be doing the regular reaction videos such as Jack TV stuff and all type of stuff on that channel. Changing Narrative podcast, all that good jazz, fashion content, all that stuff will be on that channel. So go enjoy the content, and I'll catch y'all next video.